Hi, this is DH Dunn, and welcome to Stranded Deep, where Drew's enemy today has not been thirst or hunger, but rather lag. This is my third attempt at this stream. As you can see, we've got some roof work done. You'll never see those videos, probably. But we're going to give it a try, and we're going to try to do 20, 30 minutes here. See if we can get it done. I was looking at the fact that Drew's health is slowly going down. I would like to get his health back up. We'll need to make a fire, get a crab, get some thirst taken care of, which has been a consistent problem. We have 3 coconuts left. There's lunch. There's a couple lunch options, one wandering around the island, actually. Where's our spear? Let's get the spear. I think there's actually a better spear than that, but that'll work. I'd rather do the crab. It's just less work than chasing the pig around. I saw a giant crab earlier. So we'll see if we can find that. We're going to do a walkabout around the island, see if we can see any other coconuts that have presented themselves. I have some concerns, despite all the other things we're doing. I have some concerns about the long-term thirst problems, as Drew's thirst is outpacing, it's certainly outpacing the coconut situation on the island. And it is, we can't just run to other islands every day for coconuts, and that's the episode. That's not a game. And yeah, the lag has got me a bit demoralized today because I really enjoy doing this, and to have 2 or 3 different sessions that with the same kind of usual mix of commentary and inane ramblings and philosophies and all kinds of things going on, to have it lost, and then you do it again and it's lost again. It's frustrating. Even I, one of the most even-tempered people you would ever meet, can get frustrated, and I'm not chasing after this stupid pig. I saw a crab. I'm finding the crab. I saw it. Okay? It can't leave the island. Crabs can't swim. We all know that. Crabs have no ability to swim. It's here. And I'm just not running all over the island for that pig. So yeah, and right now, as I continue to stream on Xbox, I am thinking about an eventual move to PC. Obviously, I would not be able to continue this version of Drew on PC. I would have to start over. We've already started over once. We've made some good progress here. I don't really want to start over again. So my intention is to continue this on Xbox, until such time as we feel we're done. Rain is a blessing. That could really help. The other games that I have going on, are both on Xbox as well. Dragon Age and Darkest Dungeon. I intend on finishing those on Xbox as well. So, new games, there's the crap. New games will be on PC. I'm confident on that point. And that doesn't mean that PC has no lag. I have more control over what I can do in response to it. And possibly more control on editing multiple clips together. It will be better. We will get there. Some days we're just going to have to accept some episodes that are not up to the standard that I would like them to be. So if we have some sort of huge lag interruption or hiccup in this particular episode, I do apologize. I probably am going to try to power through. But we'll see. Sometimes they're just unusable. And I'm very glad for this rain. Very, very glad for this rain. I also figured this out. So this is the hammer and the axe are now in the tool belt. So that's great. So I need more sticks to make our fire. And I would like to take down a pine tree to make the fireplace. Not... I'm getting all kinds of little pops and clicks in my headset, which I don't usually get. I don't know if that's related to the lag. I don't know if it's unrelated. You know, my headphones could be having a problem. Don't know. But we've had several weeks of really lag-free gameplay. Where I've just been able to come on every night and just stream, and it's been great. And yeah, I'm really crying quite a river here about this lag. I apologize. I'll let it go. Focus on this instead. Let's get our fire going. I'm gonna assume that our fire will work just as well in the rain as not in the rain. We'll find out. That's now they won't let me get rid of the old campfire, will they? Oh, they did. But I can't get rid of that one. I guess I can take this, and we got a stick out of it. So that's good. Put that there. Okay. I think it used that. It used the stick to make itself. Here, drop that cloth. Okay, pick that up. Switch to that. And not that one. Come on. This is a bit frustrating as well. This, where is our... There it is. What? Now this could be due to the rain. Nope. Got it. Okay. Let's get the meat going. Attach. And attach. Okay. While that's cooking, do we have enough sticks to finish the roof? I don't think so. How many sticks do we have? 1. Okay. I want to get some more sticks. More sticks, more sticks. Yeah, pig. You know what? You're lucky I'm lazy. It's the only reason you're alive. If I had even a shred of actual initiative, you'd be dead. But, not today. Axe. Axe power. So yeah, I have listened, I've commented on this. I listened to the previous Stranded Deep stream and was quite astonished at the absolute slot machine of brain droppings that was happening in that episode, where I'm just like babbling about 100 different things. I'm completely fine with that, by the way. That's me. You know, my brain is a radio that's constantly on scan. I'm okay with it. If you guys are here, then you're okay with it too. I just found it funny. But, you know, I'm not always going to be like that. Today I'm a bit more focused, I think, on getting some house improvements in here and maybe getting an actual episode done. That's kind of where my focus is. So, corner. Let's see if we can line this up. Rotate it. There we go. This old house. How many different HG and HG style jokes can I make? I believe last time I made a joke about beachfront bargain hunt. Maybe this time I can talk about Caribbean cabin. Because if you haven't seen the show, there's a show called Maine Cabin Masters, and it's actually quite good. I like the show, and my wife loves it. And you know, hey, it's Maine, and those guys are legit Mainers too. Like, more so than me. I'm from away. So here's the deal with Maine. If you are not from Maine, you are from away. And there's a joke that you will hear repeated about a guy who moved to Maine when he was 1 year old. And when he died at age 95, the locals gathered around at the funeral and said, he was almost one of us. You're either from Maine or you're from away. And I am from away, despite the fact that I've lived here for years now and was stationed here many years prior. And I love Maine with every fiber of my being. That's very obvious. I've noticed that people, when you meet them, there are certain pieces of information that they want other people to have about them. It's kind of the parts of themselves that they're most proud of or most passionate about, and they will give you those pieces of information very early. And I completely forgot that I had food cooking. I will very quickly tell you that I'm from Maine. I will tell you that I'm a writer, and I will tell you that I was in the military if we meet. Those pieces of information will come up very quickly. Okay, look out. Okay, my food. My food. It's burning. Alright, so far so good on the leg front. Cooked and cooked. Okay. Oh, my door is open. Oh, Lulu came back. Hi, Lulu. What can I do for you? Alright, let's see. So, plenty of food, and let's see if we can actually get some actual water for a change. How much did we get? 2 drinks worth. Okay, what I want to do, and this might seem a bit crazy. What time is it? 1400. I was thinking of doing these last 3 coconuts. So I want to see if I can get him healing. Pick those up. This is risky because we're definitely going to have to leave to go get more coconuts. Which I'm hoping we can do in the morning. But I want to see if I can get him to the point where he's healing. And I know that I just really just kind of repeated what I was saying there. Oh god. Too many coconuts at the same time. I didn't tell you to eat it. Now he's got diarrhea. At least but he's losing his lick. Oh gosh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I should have given him just a little bit of a break between those two. Now instead, I don't think that's how you spell diarrhea, but I could be wrong. Now instead he's going to lose health, when my goal was to have him gain it. There's that wood thing I was looking for. Very well. You know, you win some, you lose some. Look at that. What an absolute disaster. We're going to have to leave now. Now. At 1500. We got to go. We got to go get some coconuts. There are none on this island. I have looked. And we got to find the raft, which I think I just somehow orbited the entire island without finding it because it's very close to the, you know, sometimes they're just, things just don't work the way you want them to. And you just got to deal. Sometimes the raft flips over. Sometimes you're really hoping it won't. Come on. All right, man. I hate everything about this, but this is what we're doing. Get in the raft, Drew. Let's operate. Let's turn and turn. Turn. Set your course for the first island we can see. Please make it over the sandbar. I do not want to have to get back out. Okay, Drew, head forward. This is like the last thing I wanted to do. This truly is the last thing I wanted to do. But Drew, it's not on him. I guess I should have known that 3 coconuts in a row would be too much for his system. I was trying, Stranded Deep, to make some progress, but Stranded Deep said no. There will be no progress today. I'm salty today. I'm still a bit cheesed from last night's Darkest Dungeon. Which Darkest Dungeon is a hard game, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Don't have an issue there. I knew that's what it was when I was going in. But Darkest Dungeon sent my team on a mission. They basically presented this problem. This like bandits were attacking the town, so go send these guys. So I went to send the guys, and I sent 4 of my highest level characters, and on this very hard mission. And at a certain point, it was too hard, and I went to retreat. And then they said, well, if you want to retreat, you can, but you're going to have to leave one of your guys to stay and die. And I was like, you know, you could have told me that before I went in, because then I probably wouldn't have gone. But such is life. Sometimes games, there's you could say there's a ramp of difficulty. You could just say, hey, this is a hill I didn't want to get over. I think this is the same island we went to last time, so hopefully there's still some coconuts here. But, you deal. Some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. And that's true in games and in life and in everything. I always get philosophical on these boat trips. So I will try to avoid significant negativity. And we'll just get over here. We have a very easily defined problem. He's thirsty. We only have 2 solutions to that problem. Number 1 is to drink rainwater. We've already drank all the rainwater we have. Number 2 is to get coconuts. So that's what we're doing. There were no coconuts on our island. There are some coconuts on this island. We will get them. We'll drink a few. We will then... let's just leave this here. We will get out. Pull this ashore. Now, what I don't like about this situation, just to kind of set up foreshadowing here, is I'm going to have to walk across some of this water in the dark. And there is the chance that I will be poisoned. Or Drew will be poisoned from that. But we're going to take that chance. I'm just leaving the paddle. Alright, so I see a coconut. We're going to go get that. We're going to just try to bring back as many coconuts as we can. I asked for a 30-minute episode. Seems like we may be able to get that. I suppose we could stay here. We could put together a shelter. Please let me have that coconut. Please do not... Oh, you're going to make me go all the way down. The other problem I have here is that very soon it's going to be too dark for me to see the coconuts. I swear there was one up there. Because, man, when it gets dark in this game, it gets dark quick. Nope. Optical illusion. No coconuts. We have one. One coconut. So, yeah, I'm going to be left with the choice of either staying on the island or... I think there's one up there. Or doing an ocean crossing in the dark. Nope. Boy, oh boy. This is getting interesting. Well, let's do our one coconut while we can still see. Let's pick it up. Let's drink it. And he's no longer diarrhea, right? Okay, that's good. We got a lot of moonlight here, so there's that. We can just start hopping into trees and seeing if there's anything up here. I think we've somewhat picked this island clean already, which is something I was talking about, that I'm concerned about Drew's thirst just overwhelming or outstripping the surrounding island's ability to give him relief, and it just doesn't rain often enough. I suppose what I was supposed to do was make a lot of water catchment, water collection perhaps? There's a coconut. There's one. So we may have to go from this island straight to another island. I'll take this one down and drink it. Hey, at least we got our roof made. That was cool. Oh, I have corrugated metal here. I may end up having to drop that in favor of storage space for coconuts. Alright. The quest for coconuts continues. I mean, I'm thinking about episode titles. I mean, you would think you would want it to be something about diarrhea, but you know, you don't want to gross people out, so you got to pick your titles carefully there. I mean, I thought the story of this episode was going to be either the lag or the roots. Excuse me, the roof, not the roots. What am I talking about? No coconuts there. One thing we learned from staying on the... What's glowing out here? One thing we learned from staying on the boat overnight is that if you don't sleep, time moves very slowly at night. You're here for a long time, waiting for it to be daylight. Alright, well that's 3. Decent. But, you know, look, my goal was to try to get him healthy, and instead he's down to that 3rd bar. You know, I feel a little let down. I had goals. Okay, coconut. I saw it. Got it. Don't drink it. You're good. No, don't drop it either. It's grab it, drink it, drop it. Not just drop it. Now we lost it. Damn it. There it is. Oh boy. I tell you folks, there are times. You know, I try not to talk about the real world too much because I think this is hopefully an escape from that. I had someone very nicely tell me today that these videos are an escape for him, and you know, I've had someone else tell me that as well. And I mean, that's just astonishing. You know, to help someone else is really all the only goal I would ever really have. So that's awesome. But, you know, what I would refer to in the real world, I guess, is just obliquely, is that, you know, I think we can set very high bars for ourselves of what we want to accomplish, what we specifically want to achieve. And, you know, I think it's important for all of us to remember we are living through a very, you know, a very unusual situation. And some days all we can do is just get from today to tomorrow. And if we pull that off, you know, you should give yourself a star and give yourself permission to just be human. I think we often can be very demanding on ourselves. And, you know, I do that too. Today was not an amazing writing day. It was only an okay writing day. And, you know, I had several amazing writing days in a row. And, of course, my brain starts thinking, oh, well, this is the standard. Oh, if I do this much this day, think of all these things. And, you know, that's not reasonable. Some days it's going to work better than others. And I'm not going to go to bed mad at myself that I didn't write, you know, 2,500, 3,000 words like I did the day before. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I got some work done today. You know, I put the effort in. I put the time in. I sat down at the keyboard. And, you know, you push the ball forward every day. Some days more than others. But, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. We have actually found quite a few coconuts, I have to say. We have found 5. I don't know what it takes to get Drew through a day. I don't know that we're going to be able to pick up that lashing. We are. I call that lashing even though it's fibrous leaves. So, I mean, it's pretty light out. I think I can head back. We really would like to get more coconuts than this, possibly from another island, but this is enough to get to tomorrow. And as they say, tomorrow is another day. Let's pull this into the water. It's very quiet. The music is gone. My heater fan is shut off. Lulu is sleeping in her bed. It's nighttime and it's snowing outside. Very quiet. Okay, now I'm a little worried that I won't know which island to go to. Let's hope that's it. I think it is. Oh, here's the music. That's a very nice representation of the sky. I've mentioned before, I've never seen a sky more spectacular than when you're far out to sea. All the light pollution is gone. I've been out in the Pacific where there's no real land for 1,000 miles. And it really is just jaw-dropping, breathtaking. For me, this is going back 30 years at this point. It's horrifying to realize that, but it feels, some of these feel like yesterday. And definitely true for thinking, going out, seeing the sky, seeing the stars. Very cool also to, as you get close to the equator, you'll see constellations you haven't seen. You see a sky you didn't see. There's a whole different part of the world. So that's pretty cool. Now, we did get close to the equator. If you have heard about the crossing the line ceremony, my ship did not do that. So I am not part of the Royal Order of Shellbacks. I am what is referred to as a pollywog. And that crossing the line ceremony, which represents crossing the equator, is a Navy tradition of, my personal opinion, very limited value. But I believe that entire ceremony has changed significantly from what it was when I was there. We were on our way to the Persian Gulf for the original Gulf War, Desert Shield, Desert Storm. And we went to the Malacca Straits, and we came, I believe, within 10, 15 miles of the equator, but we were under orders to get there as fast as possible, and that diversion was not performed, so we didn't do it. I would have done it, if we had. I would have got through it. But we did not. So there's the bats, and there's our beautiful house. We're gonna pull in right on the shore here. Pretty great. Perhaps right near this crab. And I think we're actually at 29 minutes. We managed to get an actual episode in. There was a time, I'll tell you, where I was very concerned about whether that was going to happen. We'll leave the pedal here. And let's drop off our coconuts over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see. How's he doing? Not great, as usual. He's lived much longer than he did in the first version. And his health has been better all the way through. Like I said, I have concerns about our ability to make progress. This feels like slower. Get any water? No. This feels like slower progress, like a slower deterioration. That's what I should say. He's deteriorating more slowly. Perhaps if I drink more often, but leave more gaps. Maybe that will help out. I think I'm going to send him to bed. Let's try here. Let's drop a save. Let's go to sleep. And I think I'm just going to get him up and just do a little bit here. So let's see. Yeah, not too bad. Not too much worse off than he was the night before. I'd like to take this bird and just let him have a little breakfast, and then I think we'll be done. I'm going to switch over to Darkest Dungeon here in a minute. Let's... Gotta find the right campfire. No, I think we let this one burn out. Now that I think about it. Let's switch to axe. It won't let me destroy that. So I guess our goal, we just have to build another campfire on top of the other two campfires, but we don't have enough wood to make that happen. So, you know, I feel like we can address these needs next time. I don't want to push this any farther. We've managed to get a full episode in. He's got a roof now, which is great. We made a run for some coconuts. We bought ourselves a little bit more time. And probably next time we're going to try to stabilize him and then probably do another supply run to another island and maybe a little bit more work on the house. So I'm going to put a save in here. And I think that'll do it. So thanks very much for watching, and stay safe, take care of each other, and Drew and I will see you next time.